Gus Hansen, popularly known as the Great Dane, is one of the most intriguing and polarizing figures in the history of poker. With his aggressive style, fearless approach, and larger-than-life personality, Hansen captured the imagination of poker fans during the boom years of the early 2000s. However, Hansen's career has been marked by extreme highs and devastating lows, making him one of the most controversial figures in modern poker. From his meteoric rise as a World Poker Tour champion to his staggering losses in high-stakes online games, Hansen's journey is a cautionary tale about the volatility of the poker world and the fine line between success and scandal. In this episode, we shall look into how one of the most popular poker players of his time quickly lost favor among many poker enthusiasts. Gus Hansen's ascent to poker stardom was nothing short of meteoric. Born in Copenhagen, Denmark in 1974, Hansen initially pursued a career in professional backgammon before transitioning to poker in the late 1990s. His background in backgammon, a game that requires a deep understanding of probabilities and risk management, proved to be an asset in his poker career. Hansen quickly made a name for himself on the international poker circuit, earning a reputation as one of the most aggressive and unpredictable players in the game. Hansen's breakthrough came in 2002 when he won the inaugural World Poker Tour 5-Diamond World Poker Classic at the Bellagio in Las Vegas. His victory, which earned him $406, catapulted him into the spotlight and established him as a force to be reckoned with in the poker world. Over the next 2 following years, Hansen would go on to win 2 more WPT titles, becoming the first player to win 3 World Poker Tour events, a record that would stand for several years. What set Hansen apart from his peers was his unorthodox style of play. He was known for his willingness to play almost any hand, regardless of its strength, and his ability to put relentless pressure on his opponents. This hyper-aggressive approach, combined with his charismatic personality, made Hansen a fan favorite and one of the most recognizable faces in poker. His success on the WPT and other major tournaments solidified his status as one of the game's top players and earned him millions in winnings. While Hansen's early success was impressive, it was his exploits in high-stakes cash games that truly defined his career. Hansen became a regular in some of the biggest cash games in the world, including the legendary Big Game at the Bellagio, where the stakes could reach hundreds of thousands of dollars per hand. His fearless approach to poker was on full display in these games, where he was known to bluff with abandon and take enormous risks. However, Hansen's high-stakes adventures were not without their pitfalls. While he enjoyed significant wins, he also suffered devastating losses. By the mid-2000s, Hansen had become one of the most successful and well-known poker players in the world. But his fortunes began to change as the poker boom waned and the online poker landscape evolved. Hansen's most infamous period of losses came during his time on Full Tilt Poker, one of the leading online poker sites during the boom years. Hansen was one of the site's sponsored pros and a regular participant in its high-stakes games, where the buy-ins often reached 6 figures. However, his aggressive style, which had served him well in live tournaments and cash games, proved to be less effective in the online arena. Over the course of several years, Hansen reportedly lost over $20 million on Full Tilt Poker, making him one of the biggest losers in online poker history. These losses were staggering, even by high-stakes standards, and they raised questions about Hansen's ability to adapt to the changing dynamics of the game. Critics argued that Hansen's reckless approach to poker, which had made him a star, was also his downfall, leading to a series of catastrophic financial decisions. Many were quick to point fingers at Hansen's sheer insatiable gambling addiction as reason for his catastrophic financial losses. Gus Hansen's career took another significant hit with the collapse of Full Tilt Poker in 2011, a scandal that rocked the poker world and left millions of players without access to their funds. Although Hansen was not directly implicated in the financial mismanagement that led to the site's downfall, his association with Full Tilt Poker tarnished his reputation. Full Tilt Poker was once one of the most popular and trusted online poker platforms in the world, boasting a roster of top poker pros including Hansen, Phil Ivey, and Howard Lederer. However, in 2011, the US Department of Justice indicted the site's founders on charges of fraud and money laundering, accusing them of running a notorious Ponzi scheme that left the site unable to pay out players' balances. Hansen, as one of the site's most high-profile representatives, faced intense scrutiny in the aftermath of the scandal. While he was not accused of any wrongdoing, his close ties to the site led to criticism from the poker community. Many questioned whether Hansen's lavish lifestyle and high-stakes losses were in any way connected to the financial mismanagement at Full Tilt. The collapse of Full Tilt Poker was a watershed moment in the poker world, leading to increased regulation of online poker and a significant decline in the game's popularity. For Hansen, the scandal marked the beginning of a downward spiral that would see him retreat from the public eye and significantly reduce his participation in high-stakes games. Despite the setbacks, Gus Hansen has remained a beloved figure in the poker world, known for his charisma, sportsmanship, and willingness to take risks. In recent years, Hansen has made a surprising return to the poker scene, participating in high-stakes events and once again displaying the fearless style that made him a legend. Hansen's comeback has been met with both excitement and skepticism. On one hand, his return to the tables has reignited interest in his career and brought back memories of his glory days as one of the most dominant players in the game. On the other hand, his past losses and the lingering shadow of the Full Tilt Poker scandal have left many questioning whether Hansen can ever fully regain his former status. In interviews, Hansen has been candid about his struggles, acknowledging the toll that his losses and the Full Tilt Poker scandal have taken on his career and personal life. He has also expressed a renewed commitment to the game, stating that he is focused on improving his skills and adapting to the evolving landscape of poker. Hansen's return to the poker world has not been without its challenges. While he has enjoyed some success in recent years, including a deep run in the 2017 World Series of Poker main event, he has also continued to experience significant losses in high-stakes cash games. These ongoing struggles have led to speculation about whether Hansen's aggressive style is still viable in today's poker environment, where the competition is tougher and the margins for error are slimmer. Gus Hansen's poker career is a testament to the highs and lows that come with life in the high-stakes world. While his aggressive play and larger-than-life personality made him a fan favorite, the controversies and financial struggles have painted a more complex picture of his legacy. On one hand, Hansen's contributions to the game of poker are undeniable. He was a pioneer of the hyper-aggressive style that has since become a staple of modern poker, and his success in the World Poker Tour tournaments helped to popularize the game during the poker boom of the early 2000s. Hansen's willingness to take risks and push the boundaries of conventional poker strategy inspired a generation of players and left an indelible mark on the game. On the other hand, Hansen's career is also a cautionary tale about the dangers of high-stakes gambling and the volatility of the poker world. His staggering losses on Full Tilt Poker, coupled with the fallout from the site's collapse, have tarnished his reputation and raised questions about his judgment and decision-making. Hansen's legacy is further complicated by his association with Full Tilt Poker, a site that was once a symbol of the poker boom, but is now remembered for its role in one of the biggest scandals in the history of the game. While Hansen was not directly involved in the financial mismanagement that led to the site's downfall, his close ties to the site have left a lasting stain on his career. Gus Hansen's story is one of triumph and tragedy, a high-stakes roller coaster ride that has seen him reach the pinnacle of the poker world only to fall from grace in dramatic fashion. His career is a reminder of the risks inherent in poker, a game where fortunes can change in an instant and even the greatest can fall from grace. As Hansen continues to navigate the challenges of the modern poker world, his legacy remains a topic of debate and discussion. Whether he is remembered as a trailblazing poker genius or a cautionary tale of the dangers of high-stakes gambling, one thing is certain: Gus Hansen will forever be a part of poker history, for better or for worse. For the poker community, Hansen's story serves as both an inspiration and a warning. His success and subsequent struggles highlight the fine line between glory and downfall in the high-stakes world of poker. And as the game continues to evolve, Hansen's legacy will remain a testament to the thrills, risks, and controversies that define the world of professional poker. What other poker players' controversy would like us to cover? Let us know in the comments section. And as always, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Until next time!